Hey there, how are you? So I am back again with amazing, beautiful messages for all of you once again. It's so lovely to see how protected, supported, and loved you are by the divine forces, by the angelic forces here. You're actually receiving assurance about your new beginning and a breakthrough you have manifested here, a breakthrough that you have achieved and created as a result of the wonderful work you've put in or have invested in. You are actually receiving guidance over your current situation and some solace as well over this difficult time you're experiencing right now. You're actually getting assured that the dawn's about to crack for you and you are on the verge of starting a new chapter of your life. So if things are difficult at the moment, if you're going through something troublesome or trying at the moment, all you've got to do is just hang in there and be patient, because all is happening according to your divine life plan and in the most perfect of manner. Your wishes are coming true and are going to come true. It's just that it'll happen on divine right timing, not when you want it to happen and not at the time you want it to happen, okay? This is a lesson for you here. This is something you need to embrace so that once you come out of this dark night, once you start that new chapter of your life, you come out as a transformed person, you come out as a successful leader, a successful preacher, and someone who can help this world heal, evolve, and grow for good, okay? If things are difficult at the moment, you have to understand that it's also happening as per the divine will, because this is a period of growth, of healing, of learning, of introspection and reflection, of gathering your thoughts well, learning from your experiences. This is an opportunity for you to find your true self. This is an opportunity for you to connect back with your true self and release anything and everything not meant for you, not good for you, and is not in your best interest. This is actually a wonderful time for you to find your purpose, to find your mission, to collect and accumulate everything you need or you'd need once you come out of this dark phase and embark on a new journey. Once you're ready to lead other people's lives, this is the moment for you. This is an opportunity for you to prepare yourself, to polish yourself and your skills, to develop your innate abilities for good, to bring out your best self, to work on yourself, heal the parts you couldn't heal, and reflect on everything, good or bad, positive or negative, ugly or beautiful. This is a time for you to find that balance you didn't had. This is a time for you to regain that balance you never had. This is a time for you to connect back with God and Source for good, so that you can have all the power you need once you're out there. That's why you're going through what you're going through right now, and there's a good reason behind it. Even if you think otherwise, it is actually a blessing in disguise. You'd realize that later in hindsight. At the same time, you're receiving this message that the people who brought you in this bleak, desolate state, the people who are the cause of your suffering or these difficulties you're going through right now, will be judged and are under judgment right now as well. You will see tables turning for good. You will see them paying for what they have done. You will see them suffering the way they've made you suffer, no matter who they are. You will see them praying for mercy and regretting their choices and decisions which involved you, which caused you hurt and pain. You will see justice getting served. You will see scales getting balanced. You will see how the righteous get rewarded and the malicious get punished. It's just that it'll happen when it's meant to happen. It's just that it'll happen in a way you wouldn't be able to comprehend. It'll happen in the most perfect way at the most perfect timing. If things are looking good for them and not looking so good for you, there's a reason behind that, because you are supposed to learn something from your experiences. You are supposed to grow stronger, mature, and rock solid from these experiences, or after learning from these experiences. You are supposed to learn what true love means. You are supposed to spread that knowledge once you come out from this dark phase. That's why you're actually being kept in isolation on purpose by the divine forces at present. That's why you do not have anyone who cares for you, who looks after you, because you are the one who's supposed to do that for others, because you carry that love, that compassion, that understanding in your heart. That is what you're learning right now. Remember, the people you have around you, the people who did this to you, they don't know anything about it. They don't know how to love. They don't know how to care and respect others. They lack clarity. They lack compassion. They lack forgiveness. They lack everything of good nature. At the same time, they are filled with malice and evil in their hearts. So this is the reason why you're being kept away from the world at the moment, in isolation, so that you can learn all this, so that you can find out the truth and prepare yourself to bring in the change once you come out. And I see that you are on the verge of starting that chapter of your life. Many of you are, because you have learned enough, because you've matured enough, you have enough of wisdom, enough of clarity, enough of knowledge, more than these people, to lead your life as a positive example. I see that you are about to manifest a beautiful new beginning. You're about to embark on a beautiful new journey where I see that you'll be leading hundreds and thousands of people. You'll be successful, you'll be abundant, you'll be prosperous, and you'll be a leading positive example for others. People are going to come to you for help. People are going to ask you for assistance and healing. You'll be there for people to show them how loving one can be, how compassionate one needs to be, how caring one needs to be towards others. You are the one who's going to help people understand that it's important to live in a mindful manner, not like those who caused you the suffering. You are the change, and you are actually getting transformed at the moment to bring in that change. You might not realize this at present. You may overlook all of this at present, and you may think as if you're getting punished for something you didn't even do. Things are not exactly the way you think right now. Okay, things are not exactly the way you're perceiving right now. There's a reason behind the suffering you're going through, and I see that judgment is very clear. New beginning for you and punishment for these people who caused you this suffering, who brought you in this state for no fault of yours. The blessing is that they thought that you'll be suffering. However, I see that God's using this time and this isolating period for you to transform you into someone who's going to bring in sunlight and joy, bliss and happiness into people's lives and in our world in general. That's what's I see is happening here, and that's what you need to remember and keep in mind. That was the reason behind your suffering. That was the purpose God had behind your suffering or allowing that to happen. So this delay that you're experiencing, this time you have away from others, or this time when you find yourself all alone, not knowing what to do, you are actually in the process of transformation. You guys are transforming into those beautiful individuals our world needs, because you guys are the ones who are going to bring in that change in our world we need. Only you can spread the message of love, because you are going to be a living example for that. You're getting my point? This is a message divine forces want to convey to all of you today through view of this reading. So the guidance is, and the suggestion is, that you keep going, keep moving forward, and avoid thinking negatively over your current circumstances, because there is a beautiful reason why things are happening the way they are. You're attracting amazing blessings in your life. You have no idea how supported, protected, and assisted you are in undertaking your purpose, in realizing your purpose. You are about to turn heads with your work, with your charm, with your aura and radiance. That's the outcome I see for all of you. That's the change I see all of you are about to bring in here. It's just that if things are not going the way you'd want them to go right now, hang in there and be patient. Show patience and try to understand why things are happening the way they are. There's a reason behind this delay. There's a reason behind this waiting period. For many of you, I see that you have already started that new chapter of your life, and now I see you are already turning heads with your work, with your charm, with your radiance and your glow. And those who are not there yet, the message is again simple. Hang in there, be patient, because your time is coming. It'll arrive in the most perfect of manner, at the most perfect divine timing. At the same time, I'm seeing that as soon as you start leading as a positive example, as soon as this new beginning of yours becomes apparent, as soon as you start this amazing chapter of your life, as soon as things start to look good for you, things are going to start looking bad for these people who made things worse for you. Okay, this is a message. This is the judgment here, because they are also supposed to learn from your example. They are supposed to see what happens when you do not act right. They are supposed to learn what happens when you mess up with the chosen one, what happens when you hurt an innocent soul, what happens when you go against the divine judgment and God's words, what happens when you mess up with people's lives, what happens when you bring so much suffering into someone's life who did nothing wrong to you, because you do not understand what's going on and you don't even care to, because you chose to be one of the worst kind of individuals we have on our planet, in our world. There's a price one has to pay for that, and there are always consequences for the way we act and behave. So that's what I see is either happening right now or is going to happen. It's just that you deserve to have clarity, and you are receiving one, so be grateful for that. Just believe in yourself and your purpose, because God's assisting you in fulfilling your purpose in the best possible manner. Don't worry about those who are causing you suffering right now. Don't worry about those who are pointing fingers at you right now, because once divine timing hits and the tables turn, eventually, which is what's going to happen, you'll see them crying and praying for mercy. And even if you do not see that happen in front of your eyes, it'll still happen behind the closed doors. They'll literally cry for mercy. They'll regret each and every choice they made which brought you suffering. They'll regret everything. They'll lose everything. They'll be heartbroken. They'll be miserable. They'll be down in the dumps, and only you'd be able to lead them out of that darkness by your example by that time. So focus on that and look at the blessing, look at the silver lining here, and keep moving forward. Okay, so this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed listening to me and it brought you the clarity you were seeking and were hoping to get. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if your heart says so. Also, if you are interested in taking a personal reading, do contact me or consult with me through my given email address provided in the description box below. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.